Well, buddy, have you had a good run? I don't know, because Nissan won't let us know. Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, you know the drill. It does not matter what you drive. This is your all-terrain nation, and I'm your host, David Boyd. And that's right, we're talking about the Nissan Titan. And I did this a few months ago because I couldn't find any 22 Titans out there. And I was like, well, I mean, usually there's model changeover around September, but I'll give Nissan the benefit of the doubt. It's a crazy world we live in right now. So I thought I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll wait till the first of the year to see what's up. And when I saw this, I'm a little confused, and let's just get into this video because you're going to want to see this. So let's take a look at Nissan USA. This is their front of house, their website, so this should be the most official thing they have, right? I mean, Nissan takes care of their website, or I would hope they would, so there's no reason to believe that this is not the most up-to-date lineup they have. So front of house there, you can see the Aria and the electric Leaf, so they're going to start really, all these manufacturers are going to really start pushing EV, but that's not what we're curious about. But what I want to do, I want to look at, so we've got Pathfinder, we've got Armada, and of course Aria's brand, or will be brand new this summer. So let's take a look at Pathfinder, and I'm curious what date pops up on that. So, as we can see, the all-new 22 Nissan Pathfinder. So, you know, this thing was brought out, it's a year old now, but it's been out there, so there's no reason to believe why would you not push it to a new model year, right? But let's take a look at, let's go back one. Let's look at another one. So the Armada, it's been out for well over a year now. So let's see what date they're calling this. 2022. And so, like, this thing's been out for a year. It was refreshed, and this is the refreshed version. And hey, Armada fans, rumor has it we might be getting a brand new one next year. So hold tight on that. So let's go back to their old website, and that's all I'm going to look. A couple of them I know they're about to get major refreshes, so I don't want to go too deep in that because I know they're not the most up-to-date. But let's go to the truck line. So we've got the Frontier here. Once again, 2022 Nissan Frontier. So we know that truck just came out, and it came out as a 22. So there's, you know, no reason to believe why it wouldn't be showing as a 22. So let's go to trucks once again. And here are our Titan twins. And we've got the XD, and we got the Titan. So let's go. The normal Titan is probably their most popular of the two. So we'll go to that and see what happens. Man, that's weird. The 2021 Nissan Titan lineup. Now, when I was researching this video, I was looking into stuff, and some of this stuff's kind of, I think, kind of amaze you. And we all know, and this sounds like I'm bashing on Nissan. I love the Nissan brand. I've owned many. Some of you guys know me from my Nissan days of owning forums and just covering that brand exclusively. You know, I love this brand, so it's not me hoping these bad things happen. It's just me noticing this, and I'm probably more hyper-tuned to the Nissan brand than a lot of other journalists are. But I want to look at this because, you know, look at that. For one, I don't know why this truck could never take off. 400 horsepower, even if you don't use premium, it's 390 horsepower. My 17 I had Titan was a freaking beast. That thing would just rip up the roads, tow like crazy. Look at 413 torque. It was made to tow, do the job, and that's just in the 1500 version. I did a trip with our friends over at Regal Nissan. We did a trip in their diesel XD from Nashville all the way to Phoenix and back, and it was amazing to ride in. So I think it's a good truck. I'm just kind of flabbergasted why Nissan cannot seem to get traction in the full size. And let's not act like this is exclusive Nissan. Toyota, for whatever reason, yeah, the Tundra outsells the Titan, but let's not act like it's tearing the world apart with sales. Yes, there is a strong cult following for that truck, but it's never came close to even third place. It's not going to touch Ram or depending Chevrolet in the third place market. But let's go into and let's see if we can search their inventory, because this is I'm kind of curious about this. So it's got my let's see, let's do our put our zip code in here, and because I want the most close to me. So, but I want to look at nationally, because why I want to go nationally is I'm in Middle Tennessee. Because Nissan HQ is here, there's a lot more Nissans in my area than maybe, you know, in the surrounding areas. So let's go nationally and look at what we've got. Now, it's going to bring up whatever's closest to me first, but look at the date on this. 2021. And we can continue on down with this, but let's see. Let's scroll. I'm gonna make us a little car sick here. Let's scroll around, and Let's see. There's 99 matches here. Let's see if we can get a little further out. So I've now put in a zip code for the Salt Lake City, just a general Salt Lake City area, because I thought, well, it's a lot further away from Nashville. It's not, I mean, I could do LA, but then, you know, you're very limited. The scope of dealerships in that area are very limited, but this gives me kind of a more general area, and I can search within a 500-mile area of this. So let's see what they have to offer. Once again, I'm seeing 2021s everywhere. And, you know, prices are all over the place as well, but a lot of four-wheel drives, which you would expect to in a kind of a snowy region. Let's see, 2021 again. Where are all the 2022s? You know, once again, you would have thought they're building this truck in Canton, Mississippi, so it's not like they went, oh, damn, we'll just keep calling them 21s. No, new is everybody wants a new vehicle. They don't want, you know, hey, Bronco guy, if you're watching this, you know the controversy with Ford and their 21s in 2022, but I'm a little strange at where are all the Titans at, and let's get into why this could be. So why would Nissan not show a 22? Well, there's a couple reasons why. If they are, there's a lot of rumors that were circulating last fall that I was hearing that Nissan was killing off the Titan. Now, well, generally, there's never official press releases when they kill off a vehicle. I tracked the Xterra for a long time. There was never anything like official about it. They just stopped building it, and some journalists like myself asked questions, and they answered them. It's like, you know, yeah, it's gone. And that was that. And then people moved on. Well, the Titan, I think, is going to be the same way. If it is true that they are killing off the Titan, they're not going to be like, hey, let's throw a parade for the Titan in the 17 years or whatever it's been around. No, they're just going to move on, and for a lot of reasons why they probably want to move on. It's a V8, it's a thirsty V8. Now, it wasn't the worst in its, you know, till I think the Toyotas finally with their new V6, but it hasn't been the worst V8 for fuel economy, but it's not been the best either. And while everybody's trying to go green, you know, Nissan, they just dropped this, hey, we're going to do this big EV push, and that kind of makes the old dinosaur of the V8 Titan kind of makes it want to put it out to pasture, right? Now, also, why do you not want to say, hey, we're doing away with this vehicle? Guess what? We just saw in the video where I searched from Nashville to Utah, dealers have them everywhere. And if you start creating a panic, if Nissan were to say, hey, we're doing away with the Titan, guess what? Nobody would come close to buying those Titans. Dealers are stuck with a ton of vehicles, and then you got upset dealers at the people they're buying vehicles from, and it just doesn't make for a great relationship, right? But over the years, the Titan has just been a beast of a vehicle, and I can't say enough. And if this is true that the old Titan is going to go away, it's going to make me kind of sad, because I always root for the underdog, and the Titan, for whatever reason, has always been the underdog. It's never gotten a fair shot, whether people will complain that, hey, Nissan didn't advertise it well. Well, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. You know, with the second generation, they come out with this big beast of a V8. They redid their 5.6. They brought in Cummins along to help give them some credibility with a diesel. That thing just was a problem child from day one, and it wasn't Nissan's fault. It was the other manufacturer's fault of why the engine was just failing. And it just kind of gave the truck a black eye from the get-go. And two, I also want to say, leadership at the time. Like Nissan with their truck division has had leader after leader after leader. And you know what you don't want to do when you come in as a new head of that truck line? You don't want the last guy's problems. So therefore you just sort of ignore that problem and you move on. So whether the Titan is actually killed off for the 22 and on year, there's nothing official just yet, but it does make me sad that this potentially could happen. And in the comments, let me know what you think. Is it gone? Is it here to stay? And if you've had an amazing relationship with your Nissan Titan, let me know. It's not looking good for the old Titan. In the comments below, let me know what you think. Do you think that Nissan's discontinued this and they are just, they don't want to kill dealers that have the Titans on the old showroom floors right now, so you just hush-hush about it? Or let me know. I've always liked the Titan. I've owned one. I thought it was a really good truck, and it's just unfortunate that Nissan has not been able to make a dent in the full-size market. So, whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or this Titan I probably used to drive, this has been your All Terrain Nation. I'm your host, David. We're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.